Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Man the Maker, and welcome to a showcase for Derelict Void, a space survival game involving scavenging for resources and base management. Sounds pretty awesome. The game's not out at the time of recording. It comes out on March 18th. If that is in the future, well, then you got something to look forward to. And if it's in the past, then you can just go get the game the moment you think it strikes your fancy. Now, I will just say two things, very important. One, the game has been given to me by the developers, Sterling Games. Thank you very much for the key. And the second thing is I've actually not played the game at all. I have looked at it, and the reason I'm playing it now and recording it is because I think it looks pretty awesome. But I haven't actually played the game yet, and I almost never do this. So it's pretty interesting to see how things are going to play out. I will just say, I usually don't do it, as I said. But because of time constraints and just my kind of like interest in the game, I was like, you know what? I could probably slip in an episode, which is exactly what we're doing. We're not going to, this is not a full series yet, at least. Perhaps one day it may evolve to that, but at least for now, I think we're just going to go ahead and play the game and kind of just check it out and see what it has to offer. And maybe, think we like it and maybe not. I mean, we're going to find out. Let's just go into the new game. No questions asked. Status report at the beginning. We suspect that it was some sort of accident. A wormhole collapsed, tearing random objects all around us into some new place. We are now drifting around some unknown star. We are not the only ones here. There are distress signals and transmissions from the remnants of what was the local government. Within our own good ship, we have just finished patching together what we can and picking ourselves up. We can count ourselves fortunate to have an engine. Supplies are low. I mean, let's just continue reading the status report. Move the camera, WSAD, QE to rotate or click and drag. Yep, okay, cool. We can pause. All right, good to know. You can pause things and go to the next event and just play. Pause any time. Understood. There is a resource monitor. Hello. We've got a lot of resources right there. We're faced with a resource shortage. Population needs food, water, and oxygen to survive. We will not survive if we deplete any one of the three vital resources. So everything else is just ancillary, right? Everything else is probably just to kind of get ahead, perhaps, or, we'll figure it out. It's visible in the top left corner of the screen. There. To expand the resource monitor, view the details, use the expansion button on the bottom right corner of the window. Boop. Hello. Okay, well, it's open now. That's pretty interesting. So we got 60 hours of food, 57 hours of water, plenty of oxygen, and the rest are stagnant. Those CO2 and wastewater are increasing. Interesting. You lose water faster than you get wastewater. Maybe there's some kind of process going on turning oxygen into CO2. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Who knows about the technology here? Anyways, understood. When we're faced with a resource shortage, the left and right edges of the screen will flash orange. Critical resource. They'll flash red. All right. There are three different building types. Factories, storage buildings, and amenity buildings. Provide resources necessary for survival. You can store things. Yeah, that makes sense. And they do not provide resources necessary for survival, but they provide a boost to your morale. And you discover some buildings with parts missing. They will not function when they lack them. They must be salvaged from other identical buildings. Okay. You can salvage building parts. You can boost productivity, turn them off, move them, demolish them, and explore. When we first dock to a hull, we do not immediately know what buildings are in that hull. Okay. You can then salvage some parts. Can build new buildings from scratch. We can salvage parts from abandoned buildings and transfer them to identical buildings that lack parts. We can turn them on or off, assign a crew to it, or relocate it. From a docked hull to our ship, it will take time and productivity will decrease to 0 while relocating. And you can demolish it. Travel. There's a travel button. I don't see a travel button. This, maybe? Resources need to be gathered by traveling to different locations. Travel destinations will be made available to you when you click on the travel button. It's worth taking into consideration the fuel required, time, and whether any resources are detected when selecting a travel destination. Containers may have resources, hulls may contain buildings, engine settings. Well, select your preferred engine settings and allocate resources you have on hand to convert to fuel. Throttle your engine from maximum efficiency, less fuel but more travel time, to minimum. You can also convert the resource you have on hand to fuel by using the sliders or pressing the buttons next to the sliders. Button press will automatically allocate the percentage of the corresponding resource into fuel. When enough resources are allocated for fuel, the confirm and travel button will become pressable. Press the button to start traveling. You can change it. Resources needed for fuel will be recalculated. Okay, that's probably the travel button. What do we have here? A residential complex. We've got liquid storage. Residential. There's a warehouse. Gas storage. And this is our ship, the Oberon. Morale is fine. We've got 2 crew. Can I build the building? Or something? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say we have to travel. Alright, there's a bunch of destinations out there. Radio transmission. We are dispensing free survival equipment to everyone who needs it. That's nice. Kind of far. Electronic signals are coming from this asteroid. Interception is possible, but relative velocity could make docking impossible. There's food there. We have, 42 hours of food and 39 hours of water. Survival equipment from a radio transmission. These are both closer. There's water here. Survival equipment. How much fuel do I have? Oh, I see. So we have to spend these things on fuel. And you have to measure how much time do you have for your other things versus how much fuel do you actually want to burn. I mean, just down overfueling. Why would we want wastewater? Why would we want wastewater indeed? Okay, I mean, I don't actually know at all what's going to be. I think we want to go with some efficiency here. 9 hours or 8 hours. Or we just tick this up. Might as well use this stuff that seems like it's a waste. Adjust down overfueling. Okay. Traveling to radio transmission. That's pretty cool. Nice looking graphics, I guess. You know, suitable. Like the music as well. We're going to arrive at the radio transmission emergency supplier. Communications was greeted by this automated storage facility. We need to send our team to physically investigate. They report they can press a big green button that says request supplies. There's also a door that reads authorized personnel only. Hack the door and enter as an authorized personnel. Press the button. This button is ominous. Let's not risk anything. Can I sabotage the power station's supply? The station's power supply? Let's see what this does. The crew tries to hack the door security and passes authorized personnel, which triggers an alarm, and the whole facility locks up. Well, rats. We got nothing. Okay. CO2 scrub parts detected. Interesting. Oxygen is here. Organics and a distress signal. I think we're just going to... CO2 scrub parts? I'm interested in a floating hull. Once again, we just want to spend as much of this stuff as possible. I mean, CO2 scrubbing. I guess you can turn CO2 into carbon? Maybe? I'm happy with the same level of efficiency. Let's check it out. Okay. We're going to need some water soonish. I mean, we might just end up dying completely here on our first run, but that's okay. The hull's contents should have a damaged CO2 scrubber. We are going to attach. You arrived at your first hull destination. Once you accept the arrival report upon reaching your destination, you have the opportunity to select which segment and port of the ship you would like to dock the new hull to. Adjust the hull position relative to the ship with your cursor and click to dock. The hull can be explored and we can obtain resources and building parts. Okay. We can reposition the hull and toggle auto explore. Maybe necessary to reposition. We can detach. Until we are docked to its master ship, therefore increase the amount of necessary fuel for travel. Detaching a hull before traveling will allow us to, yeah, okay. And then explore all buildings in the selected hull. Not much is visible. Buildings will need to be explored in order for the rest of the hull to become visible, explorable. Resources may be found and factories may be present as well. Crew are assigned to buildings and hull actions that can be viewed at the top right of the screen. Yep. We have 2. If there are more than 2 building hull actions queued up under active events, the third action will appear but will not have crew assigned to it. If a crew is injured, do not be able to assign them. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this, but fine. That's okay. Report from Gate City. Communications report a transmission using government emergency encoding. This is the former Gate Colonial Authority. If you're receiving this message, you're aware that some sort of spontaneous spatial translation event has occurred. We simultaneously announce the formation of a provisional system authority in a state of emergency. Please do not panic. Please forward ship manifests and damage reports. We'll begin coordination of relief and rescue operations. Yeah, explore. Warehouse. Expedition team is reporting from the warehouse. Put it through. A bunch of carbon and some food. Load it up. So there's a tier. Yeah. Explore to remove. We can send one of you there. And one of you there. Oh, shoot. We're going to die. We have... What happened to all of our water? I thought, that's not good. Recently, some members of I'm a little shook up here. Some members of the crew have been sharing transmissions we have picked up from other ships. Sometimes the content of these messages are disturbing and shocking. It's possible that messages like this could trigger a panic or general trauma. On the other hand, not all news is bad out here. Communication with other ships help keep hope alive. If we ban communication, people will not like it, but it might prevent unpredictable effects from outside of our control. People need to understand the situation. Am I about to die here by running out of water? I mean, we explored the CO2 scrubber, but what does that do for us? If you desire to relocate a building, you can do so by selecting the building you wish to relocate and clicking on the Relocate Building button. Yeah. And you can salvage them. Not enough parts, you can salvage, yes. Takes time for repairs to complete. Understood, thanks. The crew was unable to continue. Okay. Let's try that again. We'll skip this tutorial. Let's try that one again. We now know that we probably want to make sure that we've got food and water. I don't know how we lost so much. I thought we had more. Asteroid cache beacon, drifting object, unknown resources. Let's go here. And we're going to go a bit faster than we were before. I have no wastewater this time. Do I have different amounts of things? Well, use all the CO2. And some hydrogen here? Not a damn clue. Well, we're going to go a little bit faster than we were before. I really am a little bit confused about what happened to our water there. Accelerate to the next event. I mean, it seemed like we just lost a bunch. Okay, Cats of emergency supplies. Easy to get them. Loaded up. 300 water. Okay. 3 days of water now. Hello. Hello. 3 days of oxygen. More emergency supplies over there. Speeding container would be difficult. This place is pretty close. Organic activity at the station. Let's go here. Again, let's just use our wastes. And a tiny amount of carbon. A little bit of water. Okay. 5 hours. Let's go. So we got 3 days of food. I mean, why just let it go? Drifting container. On approach, we see a standard cargo container adrift. Unfortunately, it is spinning dangerously fast. It will be a challenge to safely bring it under control. 3 hours? We'll take the 3 hours. Let's just go. Finally secured. 150 hydrogen. Okay. 44 hours. Yeah, the food is not great. Military logistics cache with food. That is a gimme then. Let's go for a little bit more efficiency. We did pick up a bunch of hydrogen. Wow, which is very, very efficient turning into fuel. Okay. In that case, I'm okay with less efficiency. Oh, I can just click there. Let's do it. Military logistics cache. Just get there. Military caches are normally nearly impossible to detect. However, this cache must have malfunctioned or disarmed as it was pulled into this space. There's still a risk that the tamper protection of each container is armed. With the right credentials, the containers can easily be opened. An alternative approach is to jury-rig an EMP that should disable any automatic security. We should be able to dig up some working credentials. Okay, we got some open. 40 food. Good work. Let's get going. Is that it? All right. Well, we have 3 days now. 3 days now of doing whatever we want. We really would like to food detected, emergency supplies, electronic signals. Let's try you. Spend all of our waste? Yes. I'm even willing to go with a little bit more efficiency for the time, just because we have lots of days that we can go ahead here. Get us there. Damaged asteroid outpost. On approach to the asteroid, we notice an odd pattern of damage on the surface. It appears that an escaped shuttle attempted an emergency landing and crashed near the dock. There are no signs of life. While we cannot determine exactly what happened, we suspect the shuttle was damaged on approach by lasers intended to do automated debris clearing. We can only speculate the shuttle's computers or communication system was inoperable. We can either leave. Yes, let's take the time. Unlike the unfortunate shuttle, our communication systems do work. We are safely approached and we found resources that were kept secure from the hazards of space inside the outpost. More food. Okay, I would like to dock with something here. Water detected, emergency supplies, asteroid with active comms. Okay. Spend our waste. We've got, okay, diminishing water and oxygen. I'll spend the rest of you. I mean, we have so much hydrogen here We might as well just boogie on through to things. When approached, we see the asteroid as a building built into the rock. We sent in our ground crew, and they report that the building is some sort of military bunker. It's blocked by a large metal door, and there are active security cameras around it. The crew notes a terminal to the right of the door. Let's knock. There's an alarm in auto turrets. Crew will be disabled for 6 hours. Well, rats. Nothing I can do to build. A floating hull, 100%. Water treatment parts detected. Okay. I'm looking for a hull here. We'll spend this, and we'll spend you, and let's get there as quickly as we can. 5 days actually makes more sense to me. Sorry, 6 hours, because we already, we have the gunshot wound. We might as well just let him heal up. Disturbing transmission. A recording is being spread on the ship. It shows what are probably the last minutes of another ship as the oxygen supply ran out. Approach the hull. The hull's contents should have a damaged water treatment. Attach. Yes, I know this one. Does it matter? Don't know. Explore building. Let's do it. Now we can check you out. Water treatment. Liquid storage. Yes, please. Liquid storage. Wonder what they found. Wastewater. Hooray. Residential complex. I wish can I like rubble a warehouse, huh? Yeah, show me what you got. Okay, we know about this. 2 out of 3 parts. I can reposition it. Takes 5 hours. Okay, let's take it. And from the warehouse, we got organics. Okay. Let's continue on. 44 hours of food. It's plenty. Monitoring transmissions. We know the situation. We will explore everything. I suppose. I don't know if this is actually doing anything. No. It does not. Power on or off. Residential complex. Okay, we can detach this, right? Detach hull and just leave it. Yes, I do. I don't think we need it. Confirm and goodbye. Okay, so we picked up a water treatment plant. It is inoperable because we don't have all of the parts needed for it. Now, I guess what we're going to want to try and do is find another water treatment facility out there, which will then allow us to repair this. Oxygen detected. 38 hours. We do need drifting shuttle. It's kind of far. They're all kind of far. We're just going to try and go quickly now. Nice. We did find a lot of wastewater there. Very low efficiency. But I'm starting to get a little nervous about running out of water, so and oxygen. We'll need to send over a team to learn more. Closer observation shows that it's devoid of life. No supplies. CO2 scrub parts, survival equipment. And a drifting junction. Yeah, I definitely want to go here again. We're going to do it with low efficiency. And we'll just spend it. It's all good. Let's go. We're riding high right now. And let's dock. So here's a transmission circulating the ship. Team of researchers who claim to have been working at some sort of black site to say the sudden event that pulled us all here was actually the result of some sort of testing accident. My God. So water's getting a little thin. Electrolysis. Oxygen and organics. I mean, yes, explore that, please. And explore that. We're getting a little bit low. Is it, yeah, it's food. Gonna really hope that we find gas. Could be oxygen. I don't think it's worth the 6 hours. Yeah, but we're here for 4 anyways, so... we might as well take it. And it's oxygen? CO2. Finish it up, and now we really need water and oxygen or we're just going to die again. You can detach, thank you. Okay, water is helpful. CO2 scrub parts. Not what we want here. We'd love this. I mean, there's water detected, but important destination. I desperately need, I mean, we're just going at maximum efficiency. We desperately need to find Ignorance is irrelevant. We have learned about a likely source of oxygen. The container closed rapidly as our shuttles do a burn and intercept. Good that we topped off their fuel tanks. Yeah, let's just use it. 450 water. That's really great. With a moment of hesitation, the lead shuttle acrobatically maneuvers and gains good purchase on the container's surface. With attitude control, the container's spin is stabilized and the other shuttles quickly dock. Okay. Oxygen. Oxygen supplies. This is where we should be able to find oxygen. As quickly as we damn well can. And keep burning up that hydrogen that we got. Alright. It's going to come down to it. Hey! Upon matching the vector provided us, we were able to see a single black pressure tank against surrounding space. Hello! Days! We've got days now. This is important. Apparently. Important destination, so we're going to go there. We're again just going to go as quickly as we can. While we have it, I mean, we're not operating where we're generating any food, water, or oxygen right now. We're now in docking range of this strange hull. While it's slowly accelerating, it should be possible to safely close the distance. It's electronically active, but nobody is responding. Let's dock. Yes, explore the rubble. We've got gas storage, which we're going to want to look into. I wish it was easier to kind of click off of this. You're interesting to me. Oxygen into water, hydrogen, CO2. Let's see what's going on. Receives back report on the gas storage. Thinner pressure interfaces have been replaced with unfamiliar hardware that is attached to piping leading somewhere else in the ship. It's not possible to easily determine how much gas might be in storage or safely remove it. Is all the gas being used as propellant? Into the warehouse. Communication reports a transmission using government emergency system encoding. Patch it through. This is the former Gate Colonial Authority. If you're receiving this message, you are aware that some sort of spontaneous spatial translation event has occurred. Did we already get this? We're out here. Received back a report on the electrolysis factory. The factory has been extensively modified. Some pressure vessels have been attached to piping that leads deeper into the ship. Is this part of how this module is moving? Let's clear you. Put it through. 48 organics. Okay. Another warehouse. The rest of this is just rubble. We will take the electrolysis, I guess. You can always salvage them later, right? Yeah. Can I rotate you? No. Sudden encounter. Our exploration team has been approached. Apparently, the sole occupant is an engineer who was stranded alone during the event. They are responsible for the unorthodox modifications found. While they seem slightly sad at the prospect of abandoning their work, they're hoping to lend their expertise in exchange for their rescue. Okay. We gained another crew or what? The exploration team is reporting from the warehouse. 200 carbon. So, yeah, you could just finish that off. So he joined us, but for what? I've gotta say, food we have plenty. Water, well, plenty. We'll take the water. And we'll do a little bit of efficiency now. Not so completely terrible. So far we got nothing actually operational. Oh, am I crazy? I am crazy. On approach, it seems that it's more readily accessible ice on the surface. We do not have the proper equipment for mining, but we could improvise. Let's do it. Let's get as much as we can. 450 water. That's great. Gate City. Attention fellow event survivors. This is a concerned anonymous present in Gate Station. Some of us here are concerned not enough information has been getting out. In short, the station is in a bad state. The event caused major damage. Several station block modules are simply gone. It might be weeks before we get the station system stabilized. The provisional government has good intentions, but is currently over its head with what is happening on station alone. Anyone out there waiting for rescue, you're going to need to help yourself or coordinate with other ships out of there if you cannot. On the upside, there are several thousand of you out there who are able to phone home at least. Good luck. I realize I'm a fool. So we can, yeah, great. We can turn it on. We can boost it. So you turn oxygen into water, hydrogen, and CO2. I don't know if I want that right now. If I'm going to be totally honest here. This would be really nice because it turns non-essentials into essentials. But you, I mean, right now, what this does tell me is that oxygen now is more important than anything else. So if we're not desperate, then we would want to pick up oxygen. Like so. Okay, I mean, there's still the food problem. Drifting junction. And actually, right now, I think I'm more interested in getting some junctions here. Spend you. Let's go. A little bit faster. We arrived at the drinking hall. Prepare to board. Yeah, just go there. And explore. Food is a little bit lower. Clear out some rubble. Water treatment plant. Don't mind if I do. We'll pick up you. Training a new crew. A group of volunteers have brought our attention that they're willing to train and performing crew activities. If their families could get extra rations, this training would be expensive. Taking the time of existing crew for about 2 days in the ration price might also hurt us. 24 hours. No. Liquid storage, warehouse. Let's check you out. Engineer's innovation. A proposal has been brought forward by the engineer Rich Monks, who we recently rescued. They claim that it's possible to upgrade the engine with hardware that should be possible to scavenge. Our own engineers say this plan is unconventional, but agree that it is feasible. Sensors has been informed of what to look for. If we can pull this project off, it will greatly increase the mass we can reasonably travel with. Might just be the thing we need to survive. Okay, and you find wastewater. Yeah. Check out the warehouse. And we can just salvage into that. Okay, so now we can turn carbon and wastewater into water and organics, which really means that water is going to last for freaking ever. I mean, I'll even boost you. We got plenty of carbon, plenty of wastewater. 9 days of water now. You'd love to see that. Finish exploring this. Organics, okay. I think we're done here. All right, that's okay. And eventually what's going to happen is we're going to become full, and we're going to need to take on another hull here. So that's pretty cool. But I think for now, we are doing pretty good. Yeah, you can just keep going full speed. Oxygen and food. You are not CO2 scrub. I don't remember what the CO2 scrub does. I don't know what Stellator is. Survival equipment? 12 hours? Because of you. Say goodbye. That's a little bit better. Survival equipment. What does that mean? Drifting shuttle. CO2 scrub. We do have a good amount of food and water still. Let's go after this one. And right now, I mean, we're still generating wastewater. We are. Let's just go as quickly as we possibly can. And detach. Okay, training a new crew. We're not gonna do it. We don't. Well, we do have the water, but we don't really have the food. Warehouse, organics. Yeah, I would like it to be food. CO2 scrubber turns CO2 into oxygen and carbon. That's a residential. Gas storage. Could be oxygen. Let's do it. 2 out of 3 parts. Yes, please. Thank you. Gas storage. Is it oxygen? It is oxygen. Now food is our concern. Food is our concern. No, I don't have that. You really want me to do it, but I don't have the food. Frankly, I don't think it's even worth continuing. We'll boost you again. Okay, I can leave it boosted and then just use the crew to explore, I guess. We get this going. That's going to be really nice. Plus 50% because you're near gas storage. Oh, really? I will reposition you. We want food. Neutral beam injector. Offering emergency supplies. Hopefully that's food. Do you get a bonus now? Cash supplies for emergency use. Loaded up. Oxygen. Crap. Yes, you do get a bonus now. 450 bonus. We have basically unlimited water now. We just need food. Carbon detected. Emergency supplies. Oof. That is quite a bit. It's using a lot of our hydrogen, but I'm getting a little nervous with our food situation, so it is an emergency. It's more oxygen. Food? Food. It's a military logistics cache. It will give us the food that we need. 7 hours. Use as much of that stuff as we can. All right, let's go. We're going to go a little bit slower because we are burning through our hydrogen pretty rapidly. You will eventually allow us to make some. Oh, actually. We have lots of oxygen. We could use a little bit more fuel, I think. Training a new crew. Again, we don't have the food for it, people. Military logistics cache. Let's try and do this. 60 food. Okay, that's better. That is better. Food is still our primary concern. We are generating a little bit of oxygen. I'm still pretty happy that you're getting the boost. Do I want to boost you? Increasing our water supplies, but cutting down on our oxygen. Actually, it does also cut into our carbon. Let's keep you not boosted. Unknown resources, unknown resources. Drifting shuttle. Let's go to the closest one. And again, I think we're going to go for medium efficiency, 6 hours. Let's go. Damage asteroid outpost. Odd pen of damage on the surface, then escape. Okay, we know this one. We'll try it again. Okay, 18-hour crew is down. We got hit by something. Development that people have been recently is the progress of a major foodstuffs manufacturing facility and the work of the people who found themselves stranded there. We'll be months away from our current position. It shows that there is hope for the situation to stabilize. Yeah, we would love a food factory. 18 hours for crew being out. Oh crap, no, stop. Stop. That is not what we wanted to happen. Crap. Yeah, source of oxygen. Stop. Jesus, that was terrible. Oh, we burned through so much. We burned through so much. Yeah, we have to just go back for more food. Oh, that was really dumb. Yeah, wow, we can use all of our CO2, huh? Let's try it. Let's try this again. Probably stashing some of what they find exploring. Confront them. Hydra admitted to stashing them. He's going to be slightly upset, but we got water and food. We can turn this off, I think, right now. Well, why? $49. We're still going and setting the EMP device. 60 food. I don't know what a stellator is, but I think we're going to go there and find out. Continue to spend this stuff. We've got a lot of hydrogen now, and that's pretty nice. Oxygen is getting lower. Hull encounter. Part of the ship is involved in manufacturing the superconducting equipment. There should be parts we need here. Ready the engineering team. You are bleeding my oxygen. We're going to turn you off. Let's see. Rubble. Might as well just get it out of the way since we got nothing else for them to do. Okay, I guess technically we're only using the one. Yeah, you can stop boosting this. There's a hospital. Warehouse, rubble. Always organics here. Organics are increasing? Strange. Ah, from you. Okay. Alright, everyone's busy. Keep doing that. Report from Gate City. I'm from the Astrophysics Survey Corps. The dog is biting at my feet, or the toy is at my feet. There you go. First of all, you've probably looked into space and realized we are now somewhere else. We've been running the visible star field against deep field star surveys. No match has been found, but we do know that we are not in 10 million light-year spherical volume of space centered on known space. As to what happened, it appears that a wormhole burst, translating fragments of what was local space. With more measurements, we will determine the exact point of origin, but so far we can tell it was somewhere in the vicinity of Titania. The gate itself has unfortunately collapsed. Only good news to share is that some, 1 in a million, quantum relay bits at the gate remain paired, and with luck, communication in known space could be re-established. Until next time, data stream summarizing findings follows this transmission. When the world happened. Superconducting materials for the engine. Magnetic stellator. That would boost more. I mean, what does morale do? I don't know. The hospital does fit. We'll check out the warehouse. I think that's the last one. No, there's one more. Could be food in there. It's all organics. Is it always organics? It's always organics, isn't it? 32 food. No, it's not. Okay. Well, I can dig that. We're going to detach you. Hospital, not useful now. But hey, maybe we get the parts for it, or we don't. I don't know. You know, it's fine. We're going to boost you back up. You're off because I'm worried about my oxygen situation. Oxygen. 10 hours or 6. Let's go for the closer one. And yeah. We're going to zoom on over there. Yeah, let's do it. 600 oxygen, and we're back, baby. Stellator assembly. Superconducting material secure. The engineer is ready to supervise the Stellator's assembly. This operation will require the full-time use of the crew. All right, let's do it. Meanwhile, water, no. Unknown resources. Organic activity. We don't need water. We just need food. Let's go here. But make it more efficient, I think. Or less efficient. Actually, our crew is busy. So might as well take our time. Report from Gate City. Update on the state of Gate Station. Repairs continue on major systems. There is not enough heavy machinery to proceed with all repairs at once, so many minor systems have yet to see any repair. Resources are rumored to be tight, and strict rationing is currently in place. As you might expect, the credit exchange system is currently suspended. A handful of refugee ships recently arrived, stressing the supply situation even more. Yeah, we're on our own. We arrive at the station. An abandoned biological laboratory with racks of still-powered experiments. On the left, there are complex containers with strange plants growing inside them. On the right, there are trays that look like overgrown flowers that are releasing visibly large, pungent spores. Weird plants. Press right to see data pad on the counter. The data pad reveals these plants do not have roots, but instead mounds that consume organic matter, which is the substance required for their survival. According to the researchers, although the plants are not nutritious themselves, they secrete a gel that is mostly water and can be consumed for human hydration. Okay, well, we don't need the water. Let's look at the flowers. They look very pleasant. Yeah, let's connect it. First I felt the curious warmth, but after 30 seconds I started breathing quicker as to smell more of the flower's aroma uncontrollably, as the flower scent is addictive, causing hyperventilation. Submit. I took in the scent and spent some time basking in the beautiful flower's spores. The scent is amazing. It is so great we should take these plants and plant them in the spacecraft. Take the flowers. Does that give us nice flowers? Yeah, I mean, we don't... I guess turning organics into water is good. Yeah. We're actually getting low. We're getting low on carbon, are we? 48 hours. Food detected. Intel water. Let's go to where there's food. Again, we're going to go for the most efficient route, I think. 14 hours is an incredibly long time. That's better. If we get a bit more food, we're gonna be sitting pretty good. I will train a new crew. 28 hours though. Another day. Yes. Shuttle is docked. Offers food in exchange for rescue. Welcome them aboard. 16 population, 48 food. Okay. Nice. Water hydroponics parts. That seems like it's something we want. Carbon would be good too. Let's go here. Let's go. Okay, Stellator Assembly, operational. Now we need to find the neutral beam injector, whatever that is. So, is my engine bigger? Magnetoplasma engine? No? We will attach. But we've got 24 hours where we're not going to do anything. Oh! Okay. Rumors of a thief. Confront them. Give me water and food. We are going to run out of carbon very soon. Report from Gate City. Attention survivors. Social order in Gate Station is degrading under stress of recent refugees. Crowding is an issue, with people camping in major passages everywhere in the station. Rumor has it that there was a call within the so-called system to close the station to further influx. It's not clear how they could enforce the closure of the common access docks. Even if it's not official policy yet, please stay away if you can. That said, we are optimistic here that when all the salvageable systems are online, that things will improve. We're on our own. +1 crew, baby. And we're almost out of carbon. You're already exploring? You do not give carbon? You would. I would love a CO2 scrubber. Hydroponics. Liquid storage. Gas storage. Let's see what we got. Liquid storage is some wastewater, sure. Warehouse. And you. It's a big building. Can't reposition it to there. Can't reposition these either. I think, I mean, even if we destroy you. Even if we destroy you. What we're gonna do. What did we find? Oxygen. Okay without the 50% bonus on this. Five hours. Reports from Gate City. State of emergency continues. Yeah. Great. Okay. That's put together. We're out of carbon, so this thing is offline. You are off as well because I need oxygen. More than I need water? Technically not. Technically not. Okay, well, I mean, we're going to detach you. And where are we going? Damage tanks with oxygen. Okay. Intel for water. Drifting junction. We got plenty of time for it. I think we're going to go for a junction here. And not worry so much about that. Yeah, we can get there on this alone. And I think this is even going to be our last destination. Let's go see what's going on over here. What you got? Give me some parts, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, wow. Water, organic, sea. That is awesome. We're going to explore that for sure. Check it out. Water is low. High priority. Attention fellow event survivors. There has been an incident. A dispute with an inbound ship ended dramatically. The official story is that ship was destroyed by gate authorities when they failed to respond to commands to hold distance. Rumors are abound that the ship was destroyed because it lacked any significant supplies, and there are forces in government that are in a panic over the progress of repairs to the station itself. Therefore, be warned, station is currently not a safe haven. Do your best to link up with other survivors. Getting low on water. Even boosting this. You are going to be salvaged. For you, we'll explore you. Warehouse, gas storage. Yeah, let's see. Okay, well, we can't. I mean, we're going to turn this off because we are very low on water, actually. But we'll check out the remaining things here. Is it water? Wastewater. CO2 scrubber does not give me that, though it would give me carbon. Gas storage is hydrogen. Might as well finish up the warehouse. There was nothing. 11 hours of water. Really could use the CO2 scrubber at that moment. But we don't have a ton of... well, we've got lots of CO2. This thing would be incredibly useful. There is water next. But, I mean, you know, I said this was only going to be a one-shot. I really am enjoying the game. It's a lot of fun. But we are still going to put a cut in here with the possibility, if you guys leave enough comments, you leave enough likes, you really, really let me know you want to see more, then there's a strong chance that it'll come back relatively soon. I think, I mean, right now my recording schedule is pretty full with Old World and XCOM, both of which are kind of longer form games, and when will they be over? I'm not entirely sure. But maybe I've got some ideas percolating out that will speed things up there. Anyways. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, or this, I almost said series episode. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little feature that we've had for this game. Like I said, it comes out March 18th. So if that's in the future and you like the game, well, don't forget to wishlist it. It does help out the developers quite a bit. When you do that, it helps spread the visibility. If it's after that and you want the game, well, then it's on Steam, and I think it's I actually can't see the price because I have it already, but yeah, great game. I really, really like it. It's very chill, very relaxed, but also stressful at times. You know, we're in space. I'm interested in seeing on where the story goes. Once again, the game is by Sterling Games. You can find it on Steam. I'll put a link down below. Come March 18th. And yeah, if you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell, because I've got videos coming out all the time. And I think probably I'm going to aim for like a little bit more of this kind of like one-shot thing, or more short series to keep the variety coming out there. So if you like that, well, you know, stick around. If you like long-form Let's Plays, well, I got them too. And until next time, My name is Man the Maker. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day.